Hi guys, welcome to episode 14 of my project mini build. Today I was hoping to crack on with doing the passenger side rear wheel arch, but unfortunately I haven't been able to get hold of a grinder. That's probably going to have to wait until the weekend now. But what did happen is just before it came out, one of my mini spares orders arrived, so I can crack on with I guess trying to start the engine. So I've got most of the bits to do it now. I can certainly, I don't know if I'll get it all done, if I'll get it running, but I'll certainly try. Then, then I guess onto the front subframe. So we'll just see how far we get and go from there. But unfortunately no welding or grinding today, so I guess it's a nice break from it. So I'll get straight into it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Yeah, right, so this is the engine that came with the car. Completely unknown condition. Supposedly it was running, but I mean it's been sat in my garage for 2.5 years, and by the looks of it it's been sat in the last person's garage for a couple of years as well. Absolutely no idea the condition of it. For all I know, it could be completely seized. The clutch lever operates, so I know that side of it is okay. No idea the condition of the clutch or anything, so I'm just going to do a couple of basic checks, try and throw a starter motor in it and check it's got oil, clean up dizzy. I've got to rebuild the carb, so I'll put all new seals and everything in that, new jet, and then I guess we'll go for fire up, see what happens. Might not fire up, but won't know until we try. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is whip the plugs out, see if I can turn it by hand. If I can turn it by hand, I'm going to see if I can turn it over with the starter. If I can turn it over with the starter, then I guess I will make a start on putting the rest of it back on. Well, that's a promising sign. They all came out fairly easily. They're all black, sooty as you'd expect, but there's absolutely no sign of any water or corrosion or anything, which hopefully means that the head gasket's alright at this point. Once the engine's in the car, I will be pulling the head off, doing a top end refresh on it, but for running now, I am going to, once I've got it spluttering, I am going to try and get the rad on and run it for 5-10 minutes, get some warmth into it and just check things. So that's a good sign. Ooh, that is nice. That turns perfectly. Dead chuff for that. Right. So let's get this waving off. tappet gaps are a little bit big, but for starting it they're going to be absolutely fine. I just wanted to check that they were free, that none of them seized or covered in rust and all that sort of stuff, so happy with that. Right, well, I guess we'll see if there's any oil in it and the condition of the oil. Obviously I have absolutely no intention of leaving any oil in there, but no, that is bone dry. So I guess I'll throw some oil in it. In. Well, that's a little bit disappointing, falling at the first hurdle. Don't have the correct dizzy cap for this dizzy. It's a 45D, the only cap I've got is for 23D. So I think what I'm going to do temporarily, until I can get one, just to see if I can get it going, is take the 23D out of one of my other engines that's got a cap, and just wedge that in for now. The points and everything, condenser and all that lot look in slightly better condition anyway, so it's probably no bad thing, just for firing it up for now. I've also only got 3 HT leads and then a length of HT wire, so I think I'm going to have to get creative when it comes to making up the 4th HT lead and the king lead. So this could be interesting. Right. Well, that plan failed as well. I haven't looked at these dizzies in a long time, and they're completely drive dogs and everything, so that's not an option. So I will just have to be patient and wait for a new cap to arrive. So, but at least I can crank it over and see if I've got any oil pressure. So yeah. Right. So I really crudely wired it up. I had the starter up, and also really crudely wired up a oil pressure light, because I don't have a oil pressure takeoff on this yet. So I will, see what happens. That's a very promising sign. massively happy with that. That is a result. Cool. Right, I guess the next thing to do then is do a quick compression check on it, just see what it comes out like. I'm taking the head off anyway, so I'm not too worried, but it will tell me if there's something wrong with the rings, which might not be that evident if it's not run for a while. So yeah, let's do that. Right, let's comp check cylinder number 1. Obviously normally when you do this you have to make sure the throttle's wide open, but I have no carb or even inlet manifold on it, so I don't have to worry about that. So let's go. $130 PSI. On that one. No. $110. $220. High size. $200. Number 1 again. $210. Just blowing some crap out from behind the valves. Could easily be it. So if this one's come up, then we're good across the board. No, so that one's still at 120. So could have an issue on cylinder 2. Alternatively, it could be something stuck under the valve. Try one more time. Consistently 120, so let's have a look at that. The head's off. I might redo that check once I've run it. There could quite easily be a little bit of debris, a bit of carbon or something trapped under the one of the valves. It could be causing that very easily, which normally running it for 5-10 minutes we'll get rid of anything like that. So if it's still low once it's been run, then I'll be a little bit more concerned, possibly potentially rings or something. I'll try putting a bit more down there and that, just to see if it changes, but there's no point doing that at the moment, so I need to get it running first. So. Well, I guess what I'll do, I will carry on trying to get as much together as I can to get it ready to run, so exhaust manifold, inlet manifold, stuff like that, trying to get it ready to run so that when the cap and everything, when I do get a cap and everything, then at least I can fire it straight away, hopefully. So. Right, that's it for another episode. Didn't get anywhere near as much done as I wanted to today, but I guess it's my own fault for not being prepared with the dizzy cap and leads. But at least I got the engine cranking over, so I know it's got oil pressure, which is good. I don't know how much at the moment. I need to get a adapter, but oil pressure is good, turns freely, sounds alright, no funny noises. A little bit concerning about that low comp, but we'll just have to see if it clears up when it runs. So definitely the next thing is to get it running, and then from there we can decide if anything else needs to happen with it before it goes in. But I'm stoked. It's pretty good progress overall on the whole build. Unfortunately, this is going to be my last. It's the last day that I can work on it. Back to work tomorrow, so I'll be back down to evenings and weekends. So what I'll probably do going forward is do a couple of evenings work on it, and then edit all of that together in one video rather than do one day video. I think it's just going to be easier for me. It's still taking me far too long to edit the videos, so at this current moment in time I've not posted any videos for 2 days, so I've got a backlog of 4 videos, 5 including this one now, so I will try and get those uploaded as and when I can find the free time to edit them all together. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you next time I'm in the garage. So thanks.